Yong was a curious boy who lived in a small village nestled in the mountains of China. Though he was just 18 years old, he often felt lost. Yong excelled in school, but he didn't understand what his hard work was leading to. One day, after another tiring day of chores and studies, Yong's grandfather told him about a wise Zen master who lived in a nearby temple. "People say he has answers to the questions of life," said his grandfather. "You should visit him, Yong. You have the heart of a seeker." Inspired, Yong decided to make the journey to the temple. The temple sat atop a steep hill surrounded by bamboo forests. It took Yong half a day to climb, but when he arrived, he was greeted by the sight of a serene old man sweeping the courtyard. His robes were simple, and his movements were slow but deliberate. "Are you the Zen master?" Yong asked. The old man smiled. "I am called many things. You may call me Master Lin. What brings you here?" Yong hesitated, then replied, "I feel stuck. I study hard and do what I'm told, but I don't understand the purpose. How can I truly succeed in life?" Master Lin nodded and motioned for Yong to sit on a stone bench. Thus began their conversation. The lessons Yong learned are: Lesson 1, the empty cup. Master Lin handed Yong a small teacup and began pouring tea into it. To Yong's surprise, the tea overflowed and spilled onto the ground. "Master!" Yong exclaimed. "The cup is full. Stop pouring." Master Lin stopped and smiled. "Exactly. This is your first lesson. You cannot learn if your mind is already full. Empty your cup, Yong. Approach life with curiosity, not assumptions. Be ready to listen and learn from anyone, no matter how young or old they are." Yong nodded thoughtfully. Lesson 2, the bamboo's patience. The Zen master led Yong to the bamboo grove and pointed at the towering plants. "Do you know why bamboo grows so tall and strong?" he asked. Yong shook his head. "It grows underground for years, strengthening its roots before it ever breaks the surface. Only then does it rise swiftly. In life, success often comes after years of unseen effort. Be patient and keep working, even if no one notices." Yong realized he had been impatient with his studies and life. Lesson 3, the importance of failure. Yong confessed, "But I'm afraid of failing, Master. What if I make mistakes?" Master Lin chuckled and said, "Look at this stone path. Do you see how some stones are chipped or uneven?" "Yes," Yong said. "And yet, the path is still strong and serves its purpose. Mistakes are like these chipped stones. They are part of your journey and make you stronger. Don't fear failure, welcome it as a teacher." Lesson 4, every day is a lesson. Master Lin asked Yong to sweep the temple courtyard before they continued their talk. While sweeping, Yong noticed how much dirt kept appearing no matter how clean the ground seemed. When he mentioned this, Master Lin said, "Life is like this courtyard. There will always be something new to learn, something to clean, something to improve. Never stop learning, because life itself is your teacher." Lesson 5, the power of kindness. As they rested, a traveler approached the temple, tired and hungry. Without hesitation, Master Lin offered the man food and water. "Why did you help him?" Yong asked after the man left. "Kindness is never wasted," Master Lin replied. "When you give, you create a ripple. You may not see its full effect, but it always comes back in ways you don't expect. Helping others enriches your soul." Lesson 6, focus on the present. Yong asked, "What about my future? How do I plan for it?" Master Lin smiled. "The future is built by what you do now. Focus on the present moment. Do your best in this moment, and the future will take care of itself. Remember, you can't climb a mountain by thinking about the peak, you must take one step at a time." Lesson 7, balance is key. Yong saw how the Zen master balanced work and rest throughout the day. When he asked about it, Master Lin said, "Life is like walking a tightrope. Too much work tires you, but too much rest makes you weak. Balance is the secret to a happy life. Take care of your body, mind, and spirit equally." Lesson 8, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Master Lin told Yong, do not compare your journey to others. Everyone has their own path. Instead, look at who you were yesterday and strive to be better today. Progress is personal, not competitive. Lesson 9. Gratitude brings peace. While walking in the garden, Master Lin said, gratitude is the root of happiness. If you focus on what you lack, you will always feel empty. But if you are thankful for what you have, your heart will always be full. Yong realized he often took simple things, like family and food, for granted. Lesson 10. Effort is more important than perfection. Master Lin showed Yong an unfinished painting. Do you think this is useless because it's incomplete? He asked. Yong hesitated, then shook his head. Correct. Effort is what makes the painting meaningful. In life, it's better to try and fail than never to try at all. Progress is more valuable than perfection. Lesson 11. The power of listening. One evening, Master Lin said, most people listen to reply, not to understand. But true wisdom comes from deep listening. When you listen carefully to others, you learn about their needs, their struggles, and their wisdom. Be quiet and let others teach you. Lesson 12. Change is inevitable, embrace it. Master Lin pointed to the changing seasons in the mountains. See how the seasons shift from spring to winter. Life is like that too, it's always changing. Don't resist change. Learn to adapt, and you will always find peace, no matter what happens. After 3 days at the temple, Yong felt transformed. As he prepared to leave, Master Lin gave him parting advice. Remember, Yong, learning never ends. Life will keep teaching you through people, challenges, and experiences. Stay humble, curious, and kind. The answers you seek are not always in books, they are also in the world around you. Yong bowed deeply and thanked Master Lin. He returned to his village with a renewed sense of purpose, ready to embrace life's lessons with an open heart and mind. Yong grew up to become a teacher, sharing the wisdom he learned at the temple with others. He never forgot the Zen master's words, learning never ends. And as he passed on these lessons, he reminded himself and others that life is the greatest teacher of all.